God is telling you they are not your friends, okay? Just because you have jokes with them and you laugh at school or laugh wherever you are, just because you feel like you kind of can vibe with them does not make them your friends. Just because you spend time with them does not make them your friend. Just because you guys have good conversations doesn't make them your friend, right? Look at their fruits. Look at who they are becoming. Look at what they are reaping. Look at what they are sowing into this world, into their lives, right? You can know a tree by its fruit. Okay, I want to premise this by saying you can know a tree by the quality of its fruit. If you look at an apple tree, it doesn't matter how many times the apple tree tells you, I'm an orange tree, bro. I'm an orange tree. If it produces apples, it's an apple tree, okay? And same with the fruits of true friends, right? Who are they really? Because you might not be friends. You might just be friends with the same substance, friends with the same drug, friends with the same hobby, but you're not genuinely connecting as people, because a true relationship can only be built on the Lord, right? You can't actually love someone as you love yourself unless you see them as God sees them. You can't actually love yourself unless you see yourself as God sees you, because then what would that be? That would just be pride. That would be the regular self-improvement we always see online. But self-improvement doesn't work and doesn't last because it makes it about you and not some greater purpose, not some greater creator. Because you do not have to justify your existence if there is a creator. If you have been created for a purpose, if you have been created by choice, by design, you do not have to say, oh, this is why I exist. I need to improve myself, do all these things. No, it doesn't become about you anymore and what you want. It becomes about obedience. It doesn't become about your ambition. It becomes about the purpose you have been given. In the same way, I can't even talk. It's not about the friends that you make or the so-called friends that you think you have. It's about who God is calling you to impact, who God is calling you to develop a brotherhood with or a sisterhood with or whatever they say. The church, right? Because if you're not building your relationship on God, what are you building it on? This goes for friendships, this goes for spouses, this goes for every human connection. If it is not built on God, what is it built on? It's either built on each other, it's built on some kind of game, it has to be built on something. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father. And on that day they will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and do many mighty works in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. If your relationships are not built on God, then what are they going to be built on? And what is the point of a relationship in the first place if it doesn't bring you closer to the one relationship that matters most? This is going to get canceled, bro. Like, I'm gonna get canceled for saying this. But genuinely, you do not have to stray from the path after God's own heart to go on a side tangent and a side quest to pick up something you never really needed, because everything that you need is on the path to God's heart. Everything you need is on the path to fulfilling God's purpose for you. It's a straight line. The right people will intersect into your life because they're on the same path as you. A path after God's own heart. That's the destination, right? And so you'll meet everyone that you need, everyone that you were meant to meet there. I'm not saying you can't have any meaningful relationships with people who aren't Christian or who don't come to God. But a friendship is a relationship that goes far deeper than what we deem friendship nowadays. The definition of friendship has been so skewed. It's just, oh, I know them, so they're my friend. No. Friends are family outside family. And we have to honor that word. Yeah. I actually have a lot to learn on this topic. And I'm not sure what you think, but let me know what you think, because I might be wrong. But yeah, comment, let me know. And if If you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to do God's work, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. If this message resonated with you, share it with a friend. Get after it.